I'm Manju. Welcome to Sharing Cooking Secrets. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cake using wheat instead of flour. In India we call it atta. So this is going to be a chocolate wheat cake. You can make it without chocolate if you want. So please get all your instruments and your ingredients ready before you start. And of course we have to preheat our oven. So I'm going to preheat at 180 degrees where it's there. And we're going to bake our cake on the bake mode for around 30 to 35 minutes, but first I'm going to preheat for 15 minutes. And as usual, only the bottom heating rods are on and our tray is in the center. Okay? I've got a good quality aluminium tin here and it's about 7.5 inches in diameter. Okay? Right? And so I'm just taking some butter, and it's soft butter, and we're just going to apply this all over our tin and on the sides as well. Okay? Don't want too much butter, and I like to use butter. If you want, you can use oil, and just wash your hands before you do this. I'm wearing gloves. Okay, right? And I'm just going to take this time wheat flour and just sprinkle it all over the tin. Make sure you take the flour right up to the top of the height of the tin and take out the extra. There you have beautifully dusted cake tin. Now first of all, I'm going to take 1 cup of wheat flour, and this is instead of using flour. Okay? So measure it in our measuring cup. Remember not to press down. We don't want to press it down. We just want a normal, casual sort of 1 cup. Okay? And it shouldn't be even heat. So just kind of level it. Okay? And we're going to sift it. Now instead of white sugar, I've taken some brown sugar. So we're going to take 2 tablespoons of the brown sugar. You can use white if you want, there's no problem, but make sure it's powdered. I haven't powdered the brown sugar because it's quite fine. 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of soda. And I'm going to take 2 teaspoons of vinegar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Now we have our 100 grams of butter here. You can use less if you want, you can use 80 grams. And if you don't want to use butter, you can use half a cup of oil. Any unflavored oil. But the butter does taste better than the oil. And this is half a cup of sweetened condensed milk. And instead of water, I'm going to put half a cup of milk. I'll start off with half a cup and see how thick the batter is, and if I need more, we can put more later on. Now I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder, level. And 1 tablespoon of drinking chocolate. And now we'll just mix this up. Don't overbeat it, we just want to get all the lumps out, that's it. So I always like to clean the sides once, so everything gets mixed well. I just want to check the consistency and see if I require any more liquid. Can you see it's slightly tight? So I may add about a cup of milk extra. Just to get the right consistency. So let's get our batter into our tin. Get it all out. Okay, that's done. So now we just need to tap it. I like to keep a towel at the bottom. Tap it, make it level, and you'll see you'll get rid of some air bubbles as well. Okay, it's ready. Let's get it in the oven. Take the tray out and place it gently. And now we're going to bake this for around 30 to 35 minutes. So our cake is ready. You can smell it. So let's get it out of the oven. So I can see the cake has shrunk and it has started leaving the sides. And now we'll test it with the tester. Go right to the bottom, lift it up slowly. It's absolutely clean. It's really nice. Now we just get a damp cloth and we're just going to cover this and leave it for about half an hour or an hour until it's cooled down completely, and then we'll invert it. So our cake has cooled down now. So what I'm going to do is just take my knife and just go around and make sure it's not stuck anywhere. Let's do this very gently. Just release it on the sides. And I have my wire rack and I'm just going to cover this and put one hand here and one hand at the bottom. One hand here, one at the bottom, and just flip it over. Give a slight tap and hopefully your sponges come out. Oh yes, beautifully. Isn't that lovely? It's really nice and soft. Fantastic. Now once you've taken it out, so you can serve this cake right now, it's nice and hot, or if you want to decorate it, then just cover it again and let it cool down totally. If you want to eat this as it is, just sprinkle a little bit of icing sugar, make it look pretty. That's it. And let's cut it so you can see the inside. Isn't that fantastic? Oh wow. You see the sponge? It is so